All right. So the next question I have for you is, how did the relationship start? Your relationship after Pee Wee, the relationship you had after that. I'm not saying names. You can say names if you want to. After you say it one time, then I'm gonna carry on and keep on saying it. But you got to say it first
Everybody,
if you want to say the name.
it started. Well, we had always been friends. Me and him had been together off and on from I was 14 up until 20, so off and on
Mm-hmm.
during that time and everything. But we kept in contact just throughout life. He had his own life. I had my own life. You
Mm-hmm.
know, my children, or just whatever. If it was, me sending condolences when his mom passed, or just checking in, seeing how he was doing, or whatever the case. We probably don't seen each other in passing, but it was never anything. After this separation from with Pee Wee, he reached out to me. Reached out to me, and was saying that he had filed for divorce. I really wasn't. I wasn't stunning, to just
Mm-hmm.
be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
At first, like, okay, it's a friend. You don't file for divorce. Da da da. Just whatever. Just listen to him venting. But from there, when I tell you, he kept pursuing me, pursuing me, pursuing me. I'm like, boy,
Leave me alone.
boy,
Get that handle first.
first, and that's what it should have been.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, something happened. I gave in.
Mm-hmm.
Something happened. I gave in, and me giving in. We're going out. We're spending time together. We just being together, and we
Mm-hmm.
formed this relationship.
Mm-hmm. So how long did the relationship last between
We
you?
was together a year and 4 months.
Okay. How did he make you feel? I see a little smile on your
Yeah,
face.
he
So.
did. He was good. To be honest, he was really good to me.
Mm-hmm.
He was, because I knew him younger. It was just like, oh, whatever. I don't have time. You still this. But he wasn't. The
Mm-hmm.
year and 4 months that we was together, he was not, like, he was totally different. I seen the difference in him, and like when I see him, it was just like, I love this man. I
Mm-mm.
love this man. We had a good relationship.
How do how do you feel about him not handling his divorce before pursuing you? Not on to the relationship, but I'm
Hmm.
just saying, like, he was so animate about talking to you.
Hmm. Hmm.
Did you think about that?
I did, and I used to tell him that, like, you still married? Yeah, Shankita, I'm going through a divorce, which truly was. Because the attorneys knew who I were. Everybody knew we was in a relationship
Mm-hmm.
together. When he needed stuff sent over, they knew his girlfriend Shankita.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I, looking at it now, I wish that I would have waited, because then
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have had so much time invested in something that didn't mean me any good in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is.
So he was separated. He was living on his own, or was he still living in the family home with his wife?
He was still living in the home with his wife, with them being separated.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't wind up living from the home until incident happened, and she wound up having a PTO taken out on him,
So he had to move.
and he was removed in the middle of the night.
Ooh. Okay, so did the wife know y'all were in a relationship?
She did.
How you know?
Um, for one, everybody was already telling her that,
Mm-hmm.
which it was, let me say this, his attorneys had already told him that it was okay for him to be in a relationship. He
Because
was
he wasn't in the
legally
house no more.
separated.
Okay, so legally
So, but
separated.
she knew, it was one incident that she so called hiding behind a Google number to text Pee Wee,
Mm-hmm.
my ex,
Mm-hmm.
because nobody didn't know that me and him was separated,
Mm-hmm.
which was nobody business, as well as to text to say, um, well, she told Pee Wee, your wife is out of town with a married man.
Mm-hmm.
And Pee Wee just had to, send back, say, ma'am, I'm not married.
Because everybody thought y'all was married. Because
And
I
everybody
didn't know
thought
it
we
was
were
like,
still
oh, they married.
together. I
Yeah.
didn't know I had to make an announcement to say that we was no longer together.
Yeah.
You know, my business is
That's
my
crazy
business,
that
his
so
is
many
his.
people would be
Hmm.
so consumed in the affairs of your life,
Yeah.
to the point where, oh, she can't be doing this, she can't be doing that. People want to run back and tell everything you do. Woo, okay, so the wife did know that he was in a relationship.
Hmm.
How did it go with family outings, or look, were you ever around his family, or how did that
Yes,
go?
me and him, we traveled together. He traveled with mine. I traveled with his. We went to a cabin trip. Um, Even if it was, cookouts outing, he had a aunt that passed away. I'm at the funeral. E- Everything.
Just
Like
doing,
we're
just intertwining
together.
together as
Yes.
the couple.
We're together. My sister had a birthday party at the restaurant. He's up there. So me and him together.
So it's not like y'all had to keep it a secret. Y'all just out in.
Keep it a secret from who?
Uh uh
And for what?
uh uh.
No. We're
So
out
out.
in a full blown
Did you
relationship.
post them on your
I
social media
did not
platform?
post him on my social media, nor did he post me. And I mean, because that wasn't a big thing,
Hmm.
but we was out.
I only ask that because folks act like you ain't in a relationship with nobody if you ain't posted on Facebook. So I ain't see it on Facebook. I ain't see it on Facebook. I ain't see it on Facebook. So y'all can't be together because you know why? You ain't posting on Facebook. That's ridiculous, first of all.
Hmm.
And sometimes in relationships, people don't want to put all their business out for
Absolutely.
social media. But I think your community in your last relationship, because we love him so much, we love you too. But because he's such a popular person, that it was no way nobody would know that y'all was together. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because everywhere y'all go is either, if you don't post it, somebody gonna post you. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I guess we were so used to seeing y'all together,
Hmm.
to anything else is unimaginable.
Right. Right.
So we ain't saying we don't like him, the other guy, but we just saying he gone.
As of now, he is. Yeah.
We just said bye. Let me see. Okay, so when I'm saying, when did the breakup? See, this the part I ain't understand what's going on, because you steady smiling.
Hmm.
Do you still love him?
Do care for him because I was in love with this man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like I was in love, and let me say he was in love with me, not just because of the snippets that I've been posting. No, this was like truly, truly. You can tell when somebody love you. Just
Mm-hmm.
because we love each other does not mean that we're going to spend the rest of our life together.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, people have baggage
Yeah,
that
yeah,
will cause an interruption in a relationship
yeah. Yes.
that even though I love you, you can't stay here.
Yeah.
Even though you love me, I can't stay here.
Yeah.
So even with that, so I do know that for a fact, and he knows that as well too.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, it was the end part of the relationship basically just happened. Um, I really can't explain how it happened because
Mm-hmm.
I was stunned myself. It was just
Mm-hmm.
a week's time of us being together over a year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that he made a quick decision because he had made me mad and
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't talking to him for this week. And it was during a week of his birthday party. I had a rip and rant with him, getting all this stuff for his birthday party, having his cousin and daughter, playing his party. My daughter was the bartender at the party and everything, doing everything that we needed to do. But he yelled at me, "You're not going to talk to me any kind of way."
Was it the first time you experienced
Ye-
that from him?
yes.
Okay.
And I have the text. Listen, I keep records, but I have the text message and whatever was going on with him. Now that I can see, it was like he must have been trying to find a way out. He
Mm-hmm.
couldn't find a way out because we're together
Yeah.
all the time. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But oh, she mad at me now. She's not talking. Let me make this decision.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And within a week's time, you made a decision
Mm-hmm.
to move back home and cancel your divorce.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it was a week's time for you,
Me too.
but it had been happening over time for
Mm-hmm.
him,
Mm-hmm.
and he just was keeping it a secret from
Mm-hmm.
you. Cause ain't no way you done just woke up on Monday and went home Sunday. I mean, you understand what I'm
I
saying?
do.
So I feel like you said, he was looking for a way out, and this the first time you done got mad with him, because I'm sure you want to do everything for him to keep him happy or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as they get a little slip to get in, they like, okay, I got to bag out right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it had been a week for you, but it has been working over a period of time for him. So how did you find out that he went back home?
It was the day of his party. My daughter was talking to him on the phone, and I spoke to him or whatever. But I was like, I'm not going to this party. So I
Mm-hmm.
wound up going to one of my homegirls' house. She had something over there. But I
Mm-hmm.
remember my daughter had called me about something, that she was there. But we was talking, and one of his cousins get on the phone. Garrett, get up. Come on over here. Get your butt up. Come on to this party. I'm like, oh, whatever, whatever. And so I said, should I? And my daughter's like, well, it's up to you, mama. I left when he got dressed, rolled out to the party. Now let me back up, because the party was at a clubhouse that the subdivision that his old house or
Mm-hmm.
his marital house is.
Mm-hmm.
I get up and I got dressed and rolled out there to the party
Mm-hmm.
and seen his truck parked at the house. It took everything in me, because now I have to think. I'm older.
Yeah.
If stuff like this would have happened in my 20s and 30s, somebody would have had a well-with ass.
Uh-oh.
But because I'm older now,
Got to
I
respond
can't
different.
put my business and my life and
Mm-hmm.
stuff in jeopardy, because everybody at that restaurant, my employees and anything else, they
Mm-hmm.
depend on me.
Yes.
So my decision was, take your ass home.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
that's exactly what I did.
Okay, so you didn't go to the party
I did not. I
because you
was
got to
out there,
pass by the house to get to the
the
clubhouse.
clubhouse,
Okay. Okay.
and seen the vehicle out
Mm-hmm.
there. You
So that
go,
means y'all got to be talking or something.
because what if
Cause
I
yeah.
would have went to that party and showed out?
What about the TPO?
Girl,
Was it still valid or?
it wasn't. Girl, that's a whole nother story.
Oh my god.
That's a whole nother story. But I don't want to make this about
Yeah, I was just saying like.
they drama, because they had many years of drama, and it was toxic.
Mm-hmm.
From where I can read years and years of text messages, not one, not two, not three. I mean, in his phone, he let me just read it. I'm reading years and years and
Mm-hmm.
years of text message. I said, y'all didn't like each other. Y'all didn't. Why did you stay so long? Well, I should have been left her. But at some point, you would have had to make a decision to say, I don't want to deal with this anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Or not just saying him, even
Mm-hmm.
with her,
Even
because
with her
she's
too. Yeah.
toxic too.
Yeah.
But to each his own. This is you all's marriage.
Yeah.
I have nothing to do with it. What floats your boat don't float mine.
Yeah. So do you think no, knowing so much inside, just not knowing inside of their marriage, just knowing the little bit that he told you, what do you think that drew him back to her besides what the loving and caring relationship that you thought y'all had together?
He always said he wanted his house. He always said he put a lot of money in his house. I want my house. I did this, I did that. She didn't do this. I put a lot of money in my house. I want my house. I want my house. Even if he had the house with her not being there, he wanted his house. But because of what happened in there, or how the divorce proceedings was, is that um first she's supposed to had to finance the house in her name,
Mm-hmm.
and had so many days. If she couldn't, it had to go up on the market.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously she couldn't afford it, or didn't have good credit for her to do it, or it could have been both or whatever, that she could not get it put it in her name. And now it has to go on the market. Now she's manipulating the market in the sale of this home, because you got the sale price way up here,
Mm-hmm.
and when the market price is really right here for the houses they're selling. So that prolonged it. During this time, he's paying attorney fees. This man had paid over 40 something $1,000 in
40
attorney
some
fee.
$1,000.
It was
Oh my god.
ridiculous.
What
It was
he could have
ridiculous.
got me. I could have did it for 4,000. He would have been that he would have been divorced in 4 weeks. I
It
could have had him
was,
straight. The
but
house would have been sold too.
that was his
Good God
that's all
Almighty.
he kept saying to anybody. But I want my house. Let me see if I can get it. I want my house. She didn't want him to have it, and he didn't want her to have it. He wanted the house. So whatever out of the year and 4 months that we had been together, they had never communicated until it was one particular day that she's reaching out to somebody that knows his cousin to get in contact with him. And it was, oh, we need to, finalize this stuff. This stuff is getting expensive. And I was like, text her. You don't have to call her, text her. If it's nothing pertaining to you getting your house, it's nothing y'all need to talk about. His cousin in his ear. Call her, man. Call her. Call her. He called her. And then whatever happened from then on, then over that time, eventually he wound up going back.
Wow. If he came to you today and say he wanted to get back with you,
oh, that's a no. He can never be in my space. He's now that my love blinders are off.
Are they off?
They are. They are. I'm telling you, I was super duper in love with this man, like super in love with him. Like, he just makes me smile.
I never saw him before.
Yeah, I was in love with it, and it wasn't.
I'm sure I can hunt him down though. with my 20-year background in law enforcement, I'm sure I can hunt him down.
Trust me. Yes.
Just to see what he looked like.
Yes.
I got to see him, and if he don't look good, I'm gonna step on your pinky toe.
Okay, well, let me.
So hopefully his heart was.
I got some pain medicine.
Hopefully you was looking at the heart of the man and not the outward looks of the man.
I was in love with him.
Oh my God! I see the smile. I think you still kind of love the man.
No, I do love him, but I'm not in love with him. I would never get back with him.
If he came to you today down on his knees crying,
oh no, because he is an unhealed man. Once I start going through that, and once the separation, it really, really took I ain't gonna say it took a toll on me, but it really hurt me because I was genuinely in love with him. I mean, genuinely. Now we talking about Mr. not asking me to marry. This man asked me several times, would you marry me? Yeah, once this is over with. Would you marry me? Yeah, once.
So you would have married him.
Oh, I definitely.
If he would have just stayed the course, y'all would be married right now.
Probably not right now, but it would have worked this way. I don't think I probably would have moved as fast as I would have with Mr. But to say he knew what he wanted. He knew when this is over, I love this girl. She is somebody that I can see myself being with. Now, because my blinders on, I did too. But after the separation and seeing all this, seeing him who he is he can't be in my space. He's unhealed. And because he's unhealed, he was only able to put on a face for so long until that toxic starts seeking through. And that's what happened at the end. It had to come out some way. You can cover it up. And not to say that just covering up, but if you're not doing anything to heal that, it's going to come back out. Compared to, I'm in this process, I'm healing myself, I'm healing my childhood trauma, breaking generational curses or my bad behavior that I had before. I'm making a change for the good. That's something different. But when you're dealing with a person that's unhealed, that is not trying to go through that healing, and they wear a facade, eventually that toxicness has to seep through. Their real face is shown, that mask is off, and that's exactly what happened. So over that time, even though I didn't see it, once all this happened, I was able to see, like, you are this person.
It's really you.
You did it.
Are. Yeah.
I thought I was at a point in my healing that I was able to sit down and have this conversation with you, but I wasn't. Even though I was going through my healing process, I was not. And when I sat there, all I can see is like, I don't like him. I don't have no respect for him. Like, it was just like, oh, he disgusts me. Like, I didn't like you. I didn't like seeing you. You made me sick. So either I was going to break down crying, or I was going to slap the shit out of you. So it was best for me, because at the end of the day, I can't put myself in jeopardy for you. I have too much to lose. You don't have what I have to lose. If something happened to you or whatever, I have too much to lose. My business, my employees, and everybody else depends on me. So I can put that in jeopardy, knocking the shit out of you because of a decision that you made and broke my heart. All I can do is like, no, let me go because this I can't be in this space. Like now I'm good. I'm good. I'm not looking for those questions on why he did this, how he did this, what was he thinking about, how he do me like this. This man just was, here a week ago, or he loved me and I love him, and whatever the case may be. I'm not in that headspace to even ask those questions or even try to get the answer of those questions on why you made that decision to me. Why you made that decision to me. Why you made that decision? At this point, I don't care now because you don't have more than chance after chance after chance to speak and to open up and say the reason why you made this decision, and you never be an adult about it. You never be a man about it. So as time have passed, days, weeks, months, I'm in a space where I don't even give a fuck about the answer. At this point, you made the decision. At this point, it's your fucking loss. It's not my loss. I didn't lose anything. I was literally rescued out of a fucking situation that was not for me. Because overall, no matter how much I love you, no matter how much I care for you, no matter how much I was in love with you, the man that you are, you're going to always be that man. You are a narcissist. You're a manipulator. And you are not consistent. You jump, 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 jump. And that's not what I want. And if it was so easy for you in a 1 week time that we was mad at each other, that we didn't talk, for you to make a decision to go back and cancel a divorce, no, man, you're not, you the one that lost out. I was just rescued out of a situation that wasn't for me. But my heart would have kept me in it because my heart was deeply in it. My heart loved you. I was in love with you and everything else. But again, going through my healing process, it just opened my eyes to be like, he wasn't the one. He was the one during that time. And whatever that purpose was during that time that we was together, that year and 4 months or whatever the case may be, it served its purpose. And I'm okay that I can see you in passing. If we speak, we speak. We don't, we don't. You know what I'm saying? I could have been an asshole and just walked past you and didn't speak and been like, or whatever. But I'm not in that space. It doesn't bother me. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I don't say that. I'm not saying that I don't care about you, because my love for you is not just gonna go away in what, 3 months. My love for you is not going to go away in 3 months. It's definitely going to decrease, but I'm definitely not that head over heels in love with you like I was 3 months ago. Like I was 3 months ago. When I got up, I thought about you. We talked all day. We laughed, we sing, we danced, we cooked together. We doing all this stuff together. We're traveling together. We're going on trips with your family. You're going on trips with mine. Like, we're doing everything together. It doesn't matter if we want to chill in the house all day. We're chilling in the house. When we sleep, we're sleeping in between each other's legs all over and everything else. We was literally together. But you, for whatever reason, you made that decision. So again, I didn't lose on anything. I didn't lose or anything. You lost out. I was just rescued out of a situation that was not going to benefit me in the long run. Plenty of times you asked me, would you marry me? And I said, yeah, when the time is right, when all this is over with. You asked me several times, would you marry me? Yes, because guess what? I seen myself being able to marry you because I was deeply in love with you. I did. I seen all of that. But guess what? You made that decision. You made that decision. You made that decision. So I was rescued out of a situation that was not going to be good for me. And through my healing, I received that. I received that rescue, and I understand it today. I didn't understand it in the beginning because my heart was still a part of it. But going through the detachment, detaching myself from you, detaching you from me, like I'm okay. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I mean, okay. You ain't the last man that God made. And trust me, it's some out there better than you. So I ain't hard up for a man. I ain't hard up for a man. I'm a beautiful woman. I got good stuff going on with me. I handle my business and everything else. And trust me, it's definitely a man that's going to appreciate all of this and not be insecure, not be all over the place, not be